as Jamal Roberts stood in front of the brilliant stage lights of American Idol. Earlier this year, grasping the microphone with equal parts nerves and determination, millions of viewers had the impression that they were witnessing the start of something truly remarkable. His journey had already engraved itself into the memories of audiences all throughout the country by the time the confetti fell on the final and Roberts was proclaimed the winner of American. Roberts won American Idol 2025 for the second time. On the other hand, as every true fan of American Idol is aware of winning the crown is just the beginning. Now just a few short months after his victory, Roberts has announced some career news that has his admirers ecstatic, and they are referring to it as music for their years. An advancement in one's profession that is completely harmonious. In the early hours of Friday morning, Roberts casually shared a revelation on. Roberts made an almost understated announcement on Instagram Live. Understated, this announcement was sent shockwaves to travel across his followers. Roberts disclosed that he has officially signed with a major label. While he was sitting in what appeared to be a makeshift home studio, he was wearing a simple black sweatshirt. At the same time as his characteristic, a grin lit up the screen, and he announced, I am so humbled and blessed to tell y'all that my debut album is coming next spring. At this very moment, we are in the studio working on something quite magical. An instantaneous explosion occurred in the comment section, with supporters pouring out emojis of hearts, symbols of fire, and exclamations of pleasure. Someone who is a fan wrote, "You have no idea how long I have been waiting for this." Someone else chimed in saying, "This is the best news of the entire year. Your voice does deserve it." World. In the years leading up to his voyage on American Idol, Roberts had spent his childhood singing in church choirs. So this moment felt both bizarre and inevitable to him. As he said, he practically whispered, "It's the dream. I've had it since I was a little kid, ever since I can remember. It must be true." The power of idols is evident today. The method in which Roberts won over people's hearts on American Idol is one of the reasons that make his narrative that much more captivating. Since the very beginning, he has distinguished himself via his deep tone and emotionally charged stories. Each and every week, whether he was performing traditional ballads or reimaging contemporary classics, Roberts was able to connect with audiences on a level that seemed to be extremely uncommon. During the course of Hollywood's week, Lionel Richie referred to the contestant as a voice that heals. As soon as he reached the top 10, Carrie Underwood began referring to see him as the one to beat. By the time the show came to a close, viewers were not just rooting for his talent, they were rooting for his spirit as well. Since the film's conclusion, that connection has not diminished. On the contrary, it has become more powerful. His followers, who refer to themselves as the Roberts Rhythm, has worked together to create an online community that has the atmosphere of a family rather than that of a fandom. Not only do they share tapes of his performances on American Idol, but they also throw watch parties for interviews and even organize charity events in his name. Because of this, the reaction to the news that he'd released his first the album was not merely joy, rather it was a deeply felt emotional response. According to a tweet from a supporter, "It feels like we're all winning with him." An odd mixture of sounds. Roberts provided a few tantalizing insights about what his forthcoming project will be like, which fans should look forward to discovering this. Although he did not disclose the title off the record, he assured everyone that it would be a reflection of the musical variety that had influenced him. He went on to clarify, "Because that's where I began you're going to hear gospel in there. Due to the fact that I am a soul and an R&B fan, you are going to hear their music. And yes, there is even a little bit of country influence because American Idol showed me how much I enjoy telling tales via music. There is already a buzz among those who are inside the industry about the potential. Some people believe that Roberts might work with former American Idol contestants, while others believe that his flexibility could put him in the same category as major artists like Chris Stapleton or John Legend. An official in the music industry is believed to have commented, Jamal Roberts possesses that rare thing. He has the ability to sing anything, and he can make you believe it. Reactions from fans. We're ready. There was a rapid rise in the popularity of Roberts' name on social media as word spread. It was impossible to deny the excitement. Take my money. An additional individual stated the fact that he is combining gospel and soul. Already, I am certain that it will be worthy of a Grammy Award. There were even jokes made regarding the possibility of starting a group chat to keep track of the number of days before the album is released. One of the fans joked, "We survived the voting for American Idol, and we can survive this." Wait. Expectations carry a lot of weight. Naturally, the enthusiasm is accompanied by a certain amount of strain. Winners of American Idol frequently have the difficulty of proving that they are more than just a reality TV star and living up to the hoopla that surrounds them. It would appears that Roberts is completely aware of this, and he is prepared to ascend to the next level. He went on to say, "I am aware that people are rooting for me. Since this is the case, I intend to put in the effort. I don't just want to release music, I want to create something that will stand the test of time." In order to accomplish this, he has been spending a significant amount of time in the studio, and he frequently posts excerpts from late-night jam sessions to his followers. Some of the time it's simply a few chords on the piano. There are moments when it is his voice quietly humming a tune without any words yet. But each and every clip seems to be a promise that something truly remarkable is on the horizon. From a rural community to the public eye, the fact that Roberts came from a poor background further enhances the success of his career leap. As he was growing up in a small town, he frequently gave performances at celebrations, weddings, and Sunday services in the community. In order to purchase his first guitar, his parents, who were both hardworking and supportive, scraped together some money. At the time of his audition for American Idol, he was not only interested in gaining recognition, rather he wanted to demonstrate that goals can be realized regardless of where one begins. Authenticity is a significant factor that contributed to his popularity among followers, and it is also the factor that continues to make his path so relevant. One of Jamal's longtime fans wrote, "Jamal is a symbol of hope. If he is able to make it from his small hamlet to the stage of the world, then perhaps we can all find the courage to believe in our own aspirations." Take a look ahead. It is very evident that Jamal Roberts' story is not even close to being finished as he gets ready to write the next chapter. Despite the fact that the confetti from American Idol may have fallen several months ago, the real journey, the one that will define his career, has just begun. Roberts is moving into a future that appears to have no boundaries as he is about to release his first album. His fans is more committed than ever been, and his voice appears to be destined to reverberate through the entire generations.